Movies and Martinis celebrates women and diversity in the entertainment world
by ranking trending movies, shows, and books
with two completely different perspectives and ranked by delicious martinis.
Listen to find out how many martinis we felt it was worth.
And learn about the women who have written, performed, and/or directed in everything we have rated.
A new episode is available every Thursday on your favorite podcast platform and YouTube. What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Priya. Hi, friends. Hi, everyone.
I love that you're saying hi, friends, now.
Yeah, because we have all our friends watching us. I thought it was cute.
It is cute. Okay.
Priya, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good. So today we are covering a hit show. Now, it had a hit movie. It had mixed reviews, which I was just seeing. I was like, what the heck? But it's a huge fan favorite. And it's The Idea of You on Amazon Prime. It came out May 2nd and is starring Anne Hathaway. So.
Yes. And so that was considered a romance. That was considered a romance comedy. And yes. I found no comedy in there. That was great.
I mean, there was it was lighthearted. It was, some parts were lighthearted.
It was lighthearted, absolutely.
Maybe that was the comedy, maybe. And it's based on a book, guys, by Robin Lee. Am I saying it right? Robin or Robin? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but here's the book. I ordered it on Amazon.
I love the cover.
Right?
I love the cover. Now I have FOMO.
I love the movie so much. I got the book. So.
And so that was loosely based on everything I heard from the story, or let's say maybe inspired by Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde and their romance. I think, of course.
Really? I didn't hear about that part.
Yes.
I thought, well, I know people are drawing comparisons between the male main character, Hayes Campbell, and Harry, but I didn't know that was like a real thing going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, you learned something new today?
So I believe I believe, don't hold me to it, but I do believe that the book was inspired by that romance. And so I do love the Idea of You storyline better than Harry's, because it's just different, and I just love everything about it. So spoiler alert, if you haven't watched The Idea of You, please wait if you're going to watch it before listening to us. If you don't care about spoiler alerts, stay tuned or stay with us. And if you're not going to watch it and you just want to hear what it was all about, then in a nutshell, we'll tell you what it was all about.
Yes. Priya. So The Idea of You is based on a 40-year-old single mom who's just become divorced. Her name is Solene, and she begins an unexpected romance with 24-year-old Hayes Campbell, the lead singer of a band called August Moon, the hottest boy band on the planet. So I guess it's a Harry Styles comparison.
With One Direction, absolutely.
Yes.
The cast is amazing because, like you said, it has Anne Hathaway. It has Nicholas Galitzine. I think is how you pronounce
Galitzine.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Also, the daughter, I believe, is Ella Rubin and Dakota Adden. So it has a great cast. I love Reed Scott. I don't know if he plays the actual dad, but he's been in so many great shows. I mean, I love him as an actor. And he's also in Law and Order, which I'm obsessed with.
Of course.
The original Law and Order. So he's there. So anyway, love him and love Anne Hathaway. So they had me there. I want to say that one of the things that I loved about The Idea of You, aside from the beautiful romance that they had, was the ageism and the female versus male double standards, right? Because the only reason that Solene, which is Sol, is Anne Hathaway's name as the main actress, Sol, is now single, is because her husband leaves her for a much, much younger woman. And as a man being with a younger woman, all is good in the world. Everything was fine, no big deal, nobody's second questioned it.
Yep.
It was just, he left and that's that. And so go on with your life. But when she finds love with the younger man, then it's just absurd. Like, how can you do that? That could be your son, and it's a double standard. It's been like that for a long time. And I think that it was beautifully put in a story, how it shouldn't be that way. So,
yep.
What are your
It shouldn't.
thoughts?
There is a double standard there. I think the casting was perfect. And produced this movie. I keep on saying show. She produced this movie, and the chemistry between her and Nicholas is so good. It's perfection, I feel. And the movie, when it starts off, her ex-husband is supposed to take their daughter to a concert, which is Hayes Campbell's concert, and he flakes out last minute to do some business stuff. She ends up taking her, and she has to go to the bathroom. She walks into a trailer that happens to be his trailer, thinking it's the bathroom because they have VIP tickets. And that's where the whole connection starts. But during the show itself, when she's in the audience and he's performing, he's like completely smitten by her and sort of like calls her out without directly calling her out in the movie, and says, I met this amazing woman. The song is for her. And fast forward later on, they end up hooking up. He comes to her gallery because she's a gallery manager, or she owns her own gallery. And they start dating, and she falls for him quick. And she goes on this whirlwind romance, traveling all over the place with him during the summer tour, and doesn't tell her daughter till later on. But when she does, it becomes like a really tough thing for the daughter to deal with, because of all
a little late.
Yeah. And of course, all the feedback about her being older.
Right. The paparazzis are everywhere. It's all over the place. So,
and her husband is like so irritating. Her ex-husband is like so annoying. You just want to be like, stop talking.
Yes. And his wife leaves him. So now he's single. So it's just crazy. And I do believe, I was trying to do a little bit of research, but I do believe that Anne Hathaway, who actually had read the book and fallen in love with the whole story and the power behind the story, was the producer, the director. Like, she had a lot to do with the movie itself. So she's the one that wanted to bring this movie to life. And that's probably why she also played it so well. Aside from the fact that she's an incredible actress. But moving forward, one of my favorite parts of the movie is how they both agreed to wait 5 years. And if in 5 years it's meant to be, then it was meant to be. And it kind of leaves you like, so much can happen in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And really, 5 years, so much can happen, and we see it in our lives every day, and so much can stay the same at the same time, right? So then, of course, if you saw the movie 5 years later, there's this whole moment where he does come back, and she was there, and it was truly meant to be. So and it was a beautiful story.
And the 5 years was actually her sacrifice for her daughter, to wait for her daughter to get out, because she was getting a lot of flack in school, like people making fun of her, and she wasn't happy.
Hard enough being a teenager.
Yeah.
So you have to deal with your mom dating the hottest guy in the biggest boy band.
Right. So she really made a huge sacrifice for her daughter and took a risk there. But he, in the meantime, was like growing older, grew a little goatee.
Growing smarter, and funny enough, went solo. Right?
Yes.
So reminds you of who?
Like Harry Styles.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how many martinis would you give it?
I want to say 5, but something about the whole thing makes me say 4. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know that it's really a 5 martini story, even though I want to say I love the story. So I'm going to give it 4.5.
Yes, same here, 4.5. I would give it 4.5.
It's not quite a 5. Like 5 is like, wow, this was good, but it wasn't wow, but it was good.
And I loved it because it resonated with me, because I'm in my 40s, and it was romantic. It was sweet.
It was beautiful. Yeah. And it has the mom, the divorce. It has so many different elements to it. So it was beautifully said.
So we both rated it 4.
I hope you enjoyed the book.
4.5 martinis. And I'll definitely let you know in the next open bar, like what I thought of the book.
To compare it. I love that.
Yes. Okay, guys.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for watching. You can catch this movie, The Idea of You, on Prime,
Yes.
Amazon Prime. And make sure you tune in next week for another rendition of our podcast. Like, share, follow,
I
and
love
subscribe.
it. Yes. See you
Bye.
guys later. Bye. Have a great one,
Bye.
Priya. Bye.